I don't know if you can tell by the weather behind me. It's a cool rain with a cool breeze. Summer is slowly starting to come to an end, and it's time to think about the necessities and essentials that are needed for fall camping. So when it comes to camping in the fall, it's very important to remember to take extra clothes. When you're dressed, be sure to dress in layers so that as you get warmer, you can take things off, but at the same time, you're not too cold. So it's always good to take extra shirts, extra sweatshirts, hoodies, pants, jeans, long socks, wool socks are good, various things like that. Sure, people enjoy cold drinks in the summer and spring when they're camping, even in the fall. But as the weather starts getting cooler, you can consider things like ciders, hot cocos, coffee. Don't like coffee, decaf coffee, hot tea. Definitely keep an eye on the weather. Check the forecast before you go. There's nothing wrong with postponing or canceling a camping trip if the weather is going to get bad. You can also get apps for your phone that have National Weather Service or other weather services like that. It's always wise to have a weather radio, an emergency radio, so that you can pick up any kind of local stations, but more importantly, you can actually pick up the National Weather Service if there is some kind of storm or weather situation in your area. Now this is aimed more at tent campers than it is people that have RVs and travel trailers. If you're sleeping in a tent, you definitely need a 3 to 4 season tent. When you can find out some of those in this short video right here. And also you need to consider some other things. One of the major things to consider is how weather rated is your sleeping bag. Say you're using a sleeping bag to either sleep on the ground, on a cot, or an air mattress. You need to make sure you have one that is going to be comfortable and quilted enough to accommodate the weather that you are in. You don't want one that's rated 40, 50 degrees and you're camping and it drops into the 20s. So one thing I definitely want to mention to tent campers and RV and travel trailer campers alike, if you're using any kind of portable heater, you need to make sure that they're safe for your situation. There are propane and isobutane stoves that you can use. There are also little space heaters that you can use that are electric. You just need to make sure, again, that they're not putting off fumes that are going to make you sick or worse. And another key feature that you must have is that it has a tip over switch. So if you're in a tent and you're camping with a little space heater and it gets knocked over, it will shut off. It won't keep running and set your tent on fire or anything like that, because that is not how you want to wake up. The last thing I would like to mention about camping in the fall and winter is food. Be sure to take plenty of food and snacks with you. Who knows, you may get stranded if the weather gets bad, because rain and snow can happen whenever when the seasons change. Be sure to take an extra meal or two, and definitely take plenty of snack foods and non-perishable foods. So worst case scenario, you've got what you need. Also, don't forget to bring extra water.